Standing in the way of life. No, babes. America is a third world country. America is a third world country. I've been back for 3 months.
So this is my new channel.
I have no home. I don't even know where to go anymore. All I keep doing is driving back and forth on highways. We spend all our time in the car. I can't even cook for him anymore because it's getting colder outside.
Homeless for the last 7 months and trying to hide it. And I realized how many people are in the same shitty position that I'm in.
So I'm preparing to live in a vehicle with 3 children. I got rid of the bed that was once in here. I need to sort through everything else. That's an empty closet now. And I got rid of patio things.
The fall of white America, okay? White men, human traffic, black people from Africa made banks and wealth off this country, made banks, wealth, and institutions off of that, and they're the only people that can afford, you know, stuff in this country. If you ran a race for 500 years and each lap was 1 year, that's 500 years of basically each time, like on Monopoly, 200 you pass go, they up on us, you know, and they owe us reparations, you know, because we the ones that built the track, okay?
A lot of Americans are starting to notice something very uncomfortable that they can't avoid anymore, and that's the fact that this country no longer looks like the America that they believed in growing up.
There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick.
If you don't want to blow all your money on rent, then just live in your car. You can DIY tint your windows with tapestries. You can get a trifold to put in the back, put up some scarves, have this container that's for food, but it also serves as a place for me to cook. I also have another container down there. I also have a 5-gallon water just to have water on hand and a propane tank that allows me to cook. And if you can afford it, or if you can find something on Facebook Marketplace, an overhead storage is amazing for stuff that you don't want to have to carry with you inside of your car. I've been doing this for the last 5 years, and it's honestly not as hard as you think it is. It's actually really easy, and I've saved all my money from not paying someone else's mortgage, so this could be your sign.
I don't know where to go anymore. I have no home. I have no home. I don't even know where to go anymore. All I keep doing is driving back and forth on highways. We spend all our time in the car. I can't even cook for him anymore because it's getting colder outside. I try to do my best, but where am I going? Where am I going? I'm either driving to a friend's cabin, which is 3 hours away, or I'm driving to a campground, which is $38 a night and has a shower. Either way, I'm spending money. Inconvenience. This is inconvenience. They evicted me. I was just starting a new business. Hoping to build a financial future, and now all that debt I'm carrying with me too. Crazy. City of St. John.
So I'm preparing to live in a vehicle with 3 children. I got rid of the bed that was once in here. I need to sort through everything else. That's an empty closet now. And I got rid of patio things. We had a chair thing, and we also had a trampoline and a slide. I set up the pool just so the kids feel like it's summer for now, but it's going down as soon as we leave. And then I sorted through my clothes. So here's what I did with my clothes. I'm still sorting through jackets. I got rid of my dresser that was here. There's all the clothes that I'm planning to keep, and I'm gonna resort again too. I have a huge box in the garage. I got rid of a lot of decorations. I got rid of a lot of just things that were there. I had to throw out a whole box of journals because rats got to them.
Last 7 months and trying to hide it. And I realized how many people are in the same shitty position that I'm in. So I'm gonna tell you how I've been surviving it. I started this morning at 6 o'clock. I woke up at a rest stop where I slept in my car. Thank God it didn't rain last night. I got up, I drove to Planet Fitness. I fixed my hair, I brushed my teeth. I halfway charged my portable batteries so that I can run my cooler that pretty much like lives in my car all the time. People always ask me about those batteries. There's a lot more people than I realize that are in the same position or that are just on the road or on the go or whatever and need resources. Because we're humans, we're needy, right? So now I'm at the gas station. I figured out that truck stops and gate gas stations have microwaves. So I'm gonna heat some food up in this gas station and probably change my shirt. I can't find my bra right now. I have so much shit in this car. It's so crowded and cramped in here. I don't know where my bra is, so that's my job. I have an appointment at 10:30 and I really need to wear a bra, so that will be my next thing of the day. Later on, I do have a hotel reservation. Hopefully that will work out. I have mast cell activation and chemical sensitivity, so usually hotels don't work out for me, but I thought it's a Hilton, it's less fragranced. I thought I would give it a shot. Could really use a place to like stretch out and lay down, charge all my stuff, get things out of my car, unpack, so I can see what's in here because it's so crowded and cramped that like I can't even see what I have in here. So that's today. This is 7 months of being homeless and staying alive until I find an Airbnb or a place to live that isn't making me sick.
I took a shower. I was in the changing room and somebody else was taking a shower at the gym. I hear 2 women come in and they were like,
"Oh my gosh, is somebody taking a shower? Oh, no way."
And then just laughter between these 2 women were cracking up. And they're like,
"I cannot believe they're using the shower."
like they're cracking up. And I'm just like, excuse me? So I walk out. I'm already ready to say something. I walk out and I realize that it's 2 young women and probably in their 20s. Maybe they were even in their teens. And I just look at them. They're looking at me. I smile. And in my mind, I'm just saying, I hope and I pray that you do not ever have to go through the hardships that we have to go through.
What public parking lot should I sleep overnight in my car at tonight? Should I sleep at Lowe's or a Planet Fitness? All right, just pulled up at Lowe's. Lowe's is a bigger parking lot. It seems like there's 2 other nomadic people here. One in a car, one in an RV. But it's where I like to, I don't even want to explain all that. So it's a big parking lot. There's lights. Let's go check out Planet Fitness. So I just pulled in Planet Fitness. I found a good parking spot. There's a schoolie over there and an RV over here. But a tow truck just pulled up next to this RV. They got out and like talked to the guy. And now they're pulled like beside the RV, but not like they're gonna tow it. So now I'm wondering, like, did Planet Fitness call on these people? Because this one schoolie has been here for over a month. But I'm like, are they towing people out that aren't supposed to be here? But I like it here because there's like work cars back here. I don't know if they belong to Advance Auto or what. So I backed my car in. So I'm like blocked in. And then I have like a median type thing on my right side. Dang. And in the morning, if I wake up here, I just gotta walk inside to take a shower.
I live in a car and I worry that by the time I get a van that I won't even be able to experience van life or those comforts in extents because of the way the nation is going right now. And if something doesn't change, then any action that I take other than getting an apartment or a house is just illegal. Hey guys, I'm Jack and I live out of my car. Now, I'm choosing to live out of my car to not only finish paying off my debt, but to also save money to be able to get an apartment for my son and I. Because a lot of people think for some reason that I abandoned my son. You can judge all you want, but I never abandoned my son and I'm never going to. Now, I'm giving myself a 4-month goal. So by the end of this year, I am hoping that I reach my, and I will. I know I am. If you guys want to be part of my journey, that would be so great. I love having you guys here. I love the community that we've built here because everyone here is so sweet. I love that there's no hate. I love that there's no negativity. And that's what I strive for everyone to be. So I got 4 months to finish paying off my debt and save enough money to be able to get an apartment. After that, I am very much hoping that I can, you know, settle down. Car life is cool and I do recommend anyone to do it if you do want to save money. But me being a mother, I don't think I could take doing car life any much longer than the end of this year. I would want to buy an RV and then travel with my son. I think that'd be so great, but that would be in the future. And I'm very, very excited to see how that plays out. I'm doing this for my son. At this point, nothing can stop me from accomplishing this. This is what nights look like for me right now.
Living this way has taught me a lot about myself. I've learned that I don't actually need as much as I thought I did. I've learned how to be a minimalist, not just with my things, but with my expectations. With the noise, with the pressure to have everything figured out. I finally settle in for the night when it's dark and quiet. That's usually when I talk to God the most. I read my devotional. I remind myself who I am outside of my circumstances.
All toxic. Any interaction I have, I'm like, oh my God, you just want something from me. The American men don't even get me started. The only thing that's beneficial about America is the opportunities here. You have more opportunities here, but you have to give your soul for those opportunities. You don't experience life or balance, no. You have to give your soul.
So who do you think she's talking about? You got to give your soul. And she's talking about American men are horrible. So that's what this channel's about. We're talking about, you know, basically what's going on in this country, how the grocery and rent prices and what's going on, and why they owe black people reparations for all the stuff I said in the beginning of this. You know, human trafficking us from Africa, making banks and wealth off of banks and wealth and stock markets and institutions off of us, and then giving other white people, only white men's families, you know, money and opportunities. Back then, it was going that, you know, the white women couldn't even vote. You know, white women wasn't beating us with whips. You ain't never seen no white woman beat a motherfucker with whip or hang a man from a tree. Those are all white men. That was their rules under their rules. Just like how you got niggas killing each other today because of white men rules and you can get away with it and you kill black men more than white. It's kind of the same thing, yeah. You didn't see white women do weird shit, yeah. But it's because of they rules, though. They made the rules. They set them. They even enforce them and say you got to sell your soul and do what I say for you to enjoy America. So that's just basically what this whole channel is about. They even owe white women reparations for real. If you look at the Salem witch trials, they killed, 10 million white women over the course of like 500 years? Because they was hunting them down as witches and stuff like that. Look up the Salem witch trial. Look up Joan of Arc. That's just some game for some white women right there. But anyways, it's a Follow White America. You're going to see a whole lot of white women and people talking about what's going on. That's the intro to this channel. Peace. This is the one.
America has literally built a system where being poor is more expensive. And nobody talks about how backwards that is. Like, if you're already struggling, everything costs more. A bill you couldn't afford? Well, now you owe more. Miss a payment because you were trying to juggle rent and groceries? Well...
And you want to know why that is because they understand that you'll never be able to catch up 500 years of slavery, no matter who you are. Only a white man in America have that much money. And if you're not a white man in America that they really care about, you know what I mean? You'll end up like this dude.
Yeah, sure, my God.
And I gotta say, as a United States veteran, it's absolutely horrible to see.
Okay? You'll end up like that. So they don't care. You know what I'm saying? So your smartest thing is probably to just move out the country or, you know, show whose side you on. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Shit. If you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You come with some, there that motherfucker go right there. He right there, y'all. Type shit. I mean, you better, you know what I mean? Get on the right side. I don't know. Figure it out. But they don't give a fuck about you. At least show what side you on. Prove it some sort of way. I don't know. Anyways, this is the Follow White America. This is the new channel. And we'll be reacting to channels like this.
How our government is taking care of our veterans. You served our country honorably.